Guys, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Lee, Crypto Mainly. I'm just going to give you a new trade for today at the end of this video, so please stay tuned for that. Also, right at the end of the video, I'm going to give a Bitcoin and Ethereum analysis as well for today. So just firstly, we're going to start off by thanking everybody for subscribing. You know that my channel's a new channel, a new venture for me. We're up to 17 subscribers in 3 days. So thank you all for tuning in. Let's see how that grows over the course of time. But thanks very much. I do appreciate every one of you, and I really, sincerely, I appreciate the fact that you put your time out of the day to watch my content. So that's really great, and thank you ever so much. Okay, so let's get into the content. So on the 20th, we posted a trade for EGOLD. As you can see, that's looking like it's progressing nicely. If we look down there, we're going in the right direction. We are coming up to that first target. Would be a little bit cautious at the first target there. So I think we might see something along the lines of a slight correction once we get there. So I can see price once we get to the first target coming back down, maybe just down to the maybe not as far as the dotted line there. That's actually probably a little bit too deep, but certainly a retracement of some sort before we then take off higher there. So let's just have a quick look. Let's just zoom in there. Let's have a look, see what that looks like close up. Okay, so a couple of areas of interest there. So that's at $200.26. Once we get to that neckline, that's when I think we may see that just roll over. If we just take a measured move on the fibs from the low to the potential high. Obviously, we don't know where this is going to stop yet, but let's take that measured move from the top there. I'll just swap that fib around, so that's the retracement. Let's just pop that. Just reverse that fib quickly. Oh, that was right the first time.
Oh my god! Wow!
So what we're looking at potentially is the 61.8, and as you can see, that is a little bit lower than where this this support line is that I've marked off there. Having said that, the 61.8 is around about this figure here. So what I'm going to do actually is I think I'm going to just move that down slightly. Yeah, so you've got confluence then. The 61.8 there, the retracement is 151.49. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if we do get that, the correction from this area, and then obviously come back down, retest, and then bouncing off to the races. So look out for that, guys. But anyway, it's a nice trade. It's still got a little bit of way to go before we get to that that corrective point. As far as I'm concerned, let's have a quick look. Another 5-7%. So following day, we looked at EGOLD. Again, we've got this breakout zone here, which again, it's looking nice and promising. A lot of the charts are actually looking quite similar now, as you'll see, particularly the ones I've posted in the last couple of days. You've got the descending, the descending resistance line there that most of the altcoins are, or some of the altcoins, I should say, are starting to break out of, and some of these charts are looking quite similar. You can see you've got a nice W in pattern there, so you've got a bottoming pattern there, and a nice, a more nicely formed one over here, which is there. Obviously, you can see we've got a neckline here, and we're trying to break above that. So just scribble that out for you so you can take a look at that. But again, if a lot of things obviously all depend on Bitcoin and what Bitcoin's going to do. So we need to keep an eye on that. So we'll come to that in a minute. We'll have a look at the chart for Bitcoin in a short while. But all looking nice for EGOLD and for ENG. Next one is GALA. Again, this was one that we posted yesterday, and again, we're getting nice confirmed price action there. That parabolic curve does look like it's gonna, it is gonna take effect. Same again, really. Let's have another look just a little bit of a close-up on this one because we've got another key support there. Sorry, key resistance, I should say there. Have a quick look at that one. Resistance to that is 0.24878. So 0.24878. We've broken above it. Looks like at the moment we're finding support on it. This is on a 12-hour candle. If we go down slightly, you can see again you've got a nice pattern here. Just point out to you if you don't know what we're looking at, which is obviously this formation again, where you've got you know, a nice low, a high low, and you've got the neckline here, which we're breaking above, coming back down to retest, and shortly we'll be off to the races, I think, as well for this one. So again, guys, looking good for these coins, all subject to Bitcoin behaving itself, of course. You know, I'm sure that you've been in crypto long enough to realize, or if you haven't, then Bitcoin, if it does decide to take a corrective move down, you know, downwards, then it will draw everything else down with it generally. So just watch out for that. And lastly, this is the coin for today. So this is this new fresh trade, similar to the other coins we've looked at, similar sort of formation. We are getting, again, just breaking above this local high just here. So, you know, again, if we get some kind of corrective move from Bitcoin, this support may not hold on this first attempt, and we may get something like this. So as you can see, I've just marked that out for you. So again, it wouldn't surprise me to see some kind of retest here. And again, you know, a similar situation with regards to if you measure. So we'll measure from this low here to the top there, and you're looking at again a retest. The 61.8 is you know, almost exactly where that support line is, which is also the neckline here as well. So where are we? So this neckline here. Okay, so that's the trade for today. You've got a nice, you know, potential of 70% gains there. What you could do is you could, you know, watch for price action. If it does break above here, you could, you know, DCA your entry in on the way up, or you can wait if it does look like it's going to roll over and come back down and test that support, which is $0.2745. If it does come back down there, you could DCA in on the way back down. So we don't know which point it will get all the way back down to that support or not, but it's likely to, because obviously that's a 61.8 retracement. On a strong uptrend like that, then, you know, there's a chance, you know, what you could do is actually, you know, dollar cost averaging at key levels on your fib. So what I mean by that is you obviously got the 38.2 and also your 0.5 Fibonacci levels before you get to the 61.8. So let me just draw that out for you again. Okay, so let's just zoom in and have a closer look at that. Look at that. The 0. You know, the 38.2 look is you know, in perfect alignment with the point that the price bounced before. So there is a chance that it may not even come back down to the 38.2. It might only just come. So you know, you could DCA in on the way back down, but watch in case it just takes off. But yeah, I mean, if this was me trading this, I would take an entry now, and then I would DCA in on the way down, perhaps at the 38.2, and maybe even at the 0.5 level. But I don't think, actually, looking at this chart, that we'll get down that far. If we do get down that far, so the 0.5 Fibonacci level is the 0.2787 mark. If we do get down that far, then that would be probably driven by some kind of Bitcoin correction. Okay, guys, let's have a look at the Bitcoin chart whilst we're on the subject. So you can see from the chart we're on a rather nice uptrend there. This is a long futures position which I'm looking to enter. You know, we tried to break out of this neckline here, only to find that you know that breakout failed. So now you know you've got a bull pennant here. So yeah, so you've got, you know, a bullish formation here. So you've got a nice consolidation within this range here, breaking out, coming back down to retest. I think we probably retested the neckline and maybe not much below that. We don't want to see prices dropping back down, obviously, any further. If you can see, if I just draw this out for you, so you can see from this chart that you've got a low down here, got a high, a low. Sorry, you've got a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, and a higher high, which all looks to be, you know, this is a, you know, confirmed trending uptrend. So you know the chances are that this is just a retest of this breakout from this formation here. So obviously you've got this consolidation formation here, and obviously you've got a bullish pattern and a bullish breakout. So it's looking promising as far as Bitcoin's concerned. I think the level to watch really, particularly for this one, I mean, if we do actually fall down below these lows here, then obviously that will change the market structure slightly, you know, short term. And then the next level to be watching is obviously this one here. But if we do fall below this level firstly, then that will create then a new lower low. And obviously we don't want to be seeing, you know, lower lows, higher, and then higher lows on the way. And obviously, you know, this change into a downtrend. But I mean, when you look at a bigger scale, you can see that this is a nice clear uptrend. The key level to watch for is the 45,500. This is a significant report, and it goes, you know, significant resistance, and it goes back a long way, a long period of time. So this support and resistance, this resistance line here, that's between 44,500 and 45,000. That area there is going to be tough to break, and as you can see, the first attempt here, that one failed rather miserably, as you can see, obviously from the size of the, you know, the corrective move off the back of that. So yeah, so some big sellers in that area. Having said that, the more times that the 45 level is tested, as you'll know, say once, twice, 3 times, 4 times already, in the course of a space of, so going back to the 10th of February, so over the course of the last 4 weeks, it's already you know, tested 4 times, and this will be the 5th. So you know, there's a good chance that it might break through. On a bigger scale for Bitcoin, this is a chart I've been watching for a while. You know, a lot of people are looking. If you look on social media, then there are, you know, a number of people that are watching this rising formation, this rising triangle here. I'll come to my future sort of mid to longer term analysis another time, but just for the short term, I think this is what we're going to be seeing. If you take a measured move from the top of the fib there down to the low, the 65, like 61.8 to the 65 is the golden pocket. I can see the price actually rising just above there to get everybody excited, but then that is going to be a key area to watch. If we get anywhere above 55,000 and we're anywhere between 55 and 58, I'd be very, very cautious. That would be, you know, that would be the zone to be watching for, if you like, for, you know, the corrective move, which we'll come to later. I'll talk to you about, I'll do a specific video on the, you know, mid to longer term analysis another time. But for the purposes of this one, let's have a quick look at Ethereum. Similar story to Ethereum, really. You know, you've got you know, a nice W formation here. So you've got, again, going back to the double, you know, the bottom formation. So a bottom here, bottom here. So you've got, you know, a low, a high low, a high low, and you know, so the buyers are coming in basically before the price drops any lower. So you know, that's a good sign. So yeah, you can see that you've got higher lows in this formation as we go. So you've got one there, one there, one there, and then obviously the next one there. So you've got, you know, 4 higher lows, and now we're back inside Yeah, we're on a 12-hour time frame here. It doesn't look as significant, this rising line here, but um, when you go on smaller time frames, you can see. So we get down to a 4-hour, you can see that we found support here, and then we have found resistance a few times, broke above, came back down, and tested as resistance again. So you've got tested as support, came back up, nice bounce, tested as support, failed, came back up, then was found to be resistance, and then obviously broke through resistance, then came back down to find support, failed again. So you can see actually on the smaller time frames that this line, this support resistance line has actually been more important than what it looks like. If you look on a 12-hour, it looks a little bit out of place. But as I say, when you zoom in there, you know, it's quite clear what's happening there. Okay, so similar to this chart here, the 61.8 level here on the Ethereum is at around about the $3,800 mark. And again, I think that what we'll see is prices for Bitcoin getting between 55 and 58,000, and then perhaps sideways through the summer. And similar to Ethereum, so I think we'll have a nice alt season coming in the summer. But you know, we're in the early stages at the moment now. You know, it's too early to tell. You know, a key point. Firstly, Bitcoin's got to get above 45,000. And obviously, that's proven difficult up until now. So until we get above there, really, we can't start to sort of pop the champagne. But you can see, you know, that that Ethereum is also trying to break out of this channel in a bullish fashion, which would take us nicely into the summer months. So yeah, that's my take on it for now. Sorry I've rambled on a little bit. Obviously, you know, this is a new venture for me, and I'm just just finding my feet with how to present this in an efficient way. So hopefully you'll bear with me until I get the technical analysis side of things and charting. I'm very good at presentation and keeping you know, the entertainment side of it. I'm not so good at. But obviously on that subject, please bear in mind I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research before you put any money onto the market. And thank you ever so much again for subscribing, for liking the videos. Please like and subscribe, share as much as you can. I'd really appreciate it. And don't forget, guys, always take profits and buy something real. All the best, guys. Take care.